So early today, we did a quick breakdown of the announcement that we got about the Diablo Immortal collaboration between Berserk, and now we're gonna deep dive and share my personal thoughts, what I think about the upcoming collaboration. And before we go any further, this was actually not a patch notes, but the official announcement between the collaboration. The patch notes, I believe, will be dropping next week, which will include a lot more information. But anyhow, this is gonna get a bit spicy. I will be sharing my personal opinion, and it is gonna be a spicy one tonight. But of course, the update will be dropping on 1st of May. And speaking of my personal opinion, the first thing that I noticed, and oh boy, this model isn't looking great at all. It is kinda meh. I was hoping the dude would look a lot more epic, but here he isn't looking that great. And by the way, this is gonna be the second form of the main boss. I don't think he will start like this, and there is gonna be a reason. I will be showcasing that in a sec. But if we go down, I believe so the dude is being enraged after taking quite a lot of damage. So if you prove yourself to be worthy, or maybe once you will be using the new 2-star gem, he will transform into this form, and then you're gonna get the hardest fight. And there is a reason I'm saying it, because in Manga, Gus gives him a really tough fight, and then he transforms. So let me quickly change the screen here, and we will go take a look at that. Hopefully YouTube will not give me something here, but we're gonna take a look at this quickly. This is Guts.
That was very impressive.
And this is the dude. This is how he looks like when you start fighting him. And
withstand my attacks successfully.
yup, and then he would transform basically into a minotaur looking beast. So that is gonna be second form. And if we go back to the announcement page, let me quickly change. There we go. So I do think that the Deny Your Sacrifice in Struggler Bean is going to be a good event. I always like the Survivor Bean, and I do believe that this is going to be somewhat good, but by no means this is going to be as dark as what it was in the anime. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have seen the anime and you have seen this episode where Griffith basically sacrificed his team, started the ritual, and the eclipse, and so much dark stuff was happening. There's nothing gonna be like that here, but it is gonna be a fun one. And then of course a 2-star legendary gem. They have not mentioned the value of the damage, but it is gonna be 30%. That is what be reported. And oh boy, there's something I want to talk about, and I was reading your feedback. Some of the people who came to me reported on the video and was saying, oh my goodness, Blizzard just don't want our money. By the way, this is gonna be familiar cosmetic, and personally I don't care about the familiar cosmetic myself at all. But look at that, they were able to totally butcher the armor. I have no freaking idea what the freaking heck is basically like happening here, but this looks so bad. Oh my goodness, where is the black color? It looks like a red berserker armor. Now I'm not sure if that is because of this image, or maybe some visual effect is active right now, but this does not look black at all and does not look that great. At least that is my opinion right now. And Griffith, there we go, Griffith. Now I'm not sure if this is a female version of the Crusader or the male one, but to be honest, Griffith looks were always like very feminist type of look in anime, so it would make sense that the cosmetic looks like this. This could be on purpose, but oh boy, they butcher the skin. It doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good at all. And people been telling me, oh, we were hoping to purchase the skin, but after looking at the image, Nah, we're just gonna keep the money to ourselves. It doesn't look good. And now let me actually show you guys the proper cosmetic that the Diablo 4 will be getting. And oh boy, it does look super, super awesome. And there we go. So in Diablo 4, they end up getting this clip yesterday. And look at that. Look at that black armor. It does look exactly what it was in the anime. Super awesome. There is a red bright eyes and black armor looking exactly like it was in the manga and the anime. And so, oh boy, I can understand that a lot of people are disappointed. And speaking of disappointment, I saw the trailer, the one that they released today, and again it is okay-ish, but come on, they end up turning the necromancer into Griffith and barbarian into guts. So if we go take a look at this, it is a 50-second gameplay, and look at that. Necromancer is somewhat trying to start the eclipse here, the ritual, and the barbarian is trying to stop him. And so Necromancer is somewhat like Griffith, and Barbarian is playing the role of the guard. So you guys out there who've been playing Necromancer, you guys are the bad guys. Just kidding. But there we go. This is the gameplay that we have. And here the armor looks a lot better for both Griffith and guards, but oh my goodness, this is just a thriller. And there we go, the boss comes in, and then they both fight that dude, and that is what we have from the trailers. But yeah, a bit disappointed about the skins. Was hoping that they would look a lot better than what we are seeing here. And again, this is gonna be announcement. Basically, a lot of information is missing right now. There's gonna be 10 legendary crest, Eclipse Frame, Eclipse Portal cosmetic, and a couple of other stuff. And you know what? This is still gonna be a good event. I know that we are being a bit spicy tonight and just nitpicking, but I do hope that this is gonna be a fun event, and I'm looking forward to it. And for sure, this gem is gonna be pretty powerful, and I might even try and build it up to rank 10, depending on if I feel like spending or not. But anyways, that is my personal opinion. I'm looking forward to the event, but dang it, I'm disappointed in the cosmetic. Disappointed in the cosmetic, especially for the skins, and the model of Zard is just not looking that good. Maybe they could have make it a bit more darker and some more blood and violent style of Immortal. But anyhow, maybe it will look better inside of the game. And let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts. And again, like I said, next week hopefully it will be the full patch notes, and there will be a lot more. I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. You guys have a great day. Later.